Our Lady came to the lowly native catechumen, Juan Diego. She sent him to speak with the bishop, and, after several tries, eventually Our Lady's message was received. Opening his tilma, Juan Diego spilled forth Castilian roses, and upon the front of the tilma was the image we have come to know well, Our Lady of Guadalupe. After the miracle at Tepeyac Hill, the image was taken out of the pontifical residence and shown to the people. They immediately saw many things from their own traditions that showed them who she really was. First, they saw that she appeared as a native like them, and they clearly identified her as one of their own. She was standing on the moon and eclipsing the sun, showing that she was more powerful than both of those gods. She wore a black sash over her middle that signified that she was with child. Over her womb, in the pattern of her garment, was a flower that signified divinity. So they immediately discerned that she was the Mother of God. They wanted to know who this divine son was, and the Spanish missionaries were only too happy to tell them he was our Lord Jesus. What followed is unparalleled to any other place or time in the history of the church. So many people wanted to convert that the good fathers were forced to write to Rome and ask permission to suspend parts of the baptismal rite in order to perform all the baptisms. In 10 years that followed the apparition of Our Lady, 10 million Indians were converted. Through the intercession of Our Lady, there was a Pentecost every day for 10 years. No other miracle is greater than the conversion of a heart, whether it is healing, bilocation, or even the raising of a man from the dead. This was the conversion of 10 million people. Simply amazing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present to you our own version of this inspiring story.
One cold December morning in 1531, an Aztec named Juan Diego rose before dawn. And began walking the 50 miles from his village to Mexico City on his way to Mass. As he passed Tepeyac Hill, he heard birds singing and saw glowing clouds surrounded by a rainbow. He stopped to see what was going on and heard a woman's voice call to him from the shining cloud.
Juanito, my little one, where are you going?
I am going to Mass, my lady. Today is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception.
As he said this, the cloud faded, and there standing before him was the most beautiful lady he'd ever seen. She was dressed in shining robes, and her face was beautiful golden brown.
My son, do you know who I am?
No, my lady, but I can see you are very beautiful and a princess.
I am the mother of the true God. I want you to go tell the bishops to build a shrine here, in this exact spot. I will watch over your people and take care of them always. I am your mother.
Juan Diego could not believe that the mother of our Lord had chosen him to be her messenger, but quickly he left and did exactly as she said. Juan Diego walked all the way to the bishop's residence, but found that the bishop was too busy to see him right away. After hours of waiting, finally the bishop asked him to come into his office.
Yes, my son, what is? Yes, my son, what is it you want to say?
Juan Diego had told the bishop about the beautiful lady he had seen and all that she had said.
A church, you said, on Tepeyac Hill.
Although the she was the best in Virginia.
Oh God, if it really is your perfect mother, please give me a sign.
On the morning of December 12th, Juan Diego went once again to Tepeyac Hill to speak to the beautiful princess. When he told her that the bishop had requested a sign to show that she is indeed the mother of our Lord, she pointed to a snowy hilltop. There in the snow was a bush of Castilian roses in full bloom.
Hey, it is too cold for roses to bloom. Hey, these aren't Mexican roses, they're Spanish.
That's right, Juanito. Here, let me help you pick them.
Carefully, she helped Juan Diego pick the beautiful roses and arrange them into his cloak. Surely now the bishop would believe and do as she says. Juan Diego hurried to the city with a special gift from Our Lady. Once again, because the bishop was busy, Juan Diego found himself sitting outside his office waiting for hours. There in his cloak were the heavenly flowers, probably wilting by now. Finally, the bishop invited him in.
Juan Diego, what is your news?
She did, Your Eminence. She gave me a sign.
Juan Diego proudly dropped open his cloak, and the heavenly roses spilled out onto the floor. But it wasn't the roses that made the bishop drop to his knees in adoration, for there on Juan Diego's cloak was an image of Our Lady, exactly as she had appeared to him on the hillside. Our Lady of Guadalupe, she who treads on the serpent.
Okay, everybody join in singing.
Help yourself to food.